Yeah, that whole TikTok thing. I think it's one of those where they don't have control of it.
But I think they do.
That's
Everything they got control of, dog.
No, that's why they're trying to get rid of it.
You really? I don't know. I think they got control of that shit.
Well,
The only thing they don't got control of is like the dark web type of shit.
so like, yeah, that's true too.
That's why everything's fucking controlled,
But
dog.
example.
But an example, like for example, like you don't see them going after,
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Savage Over Average podcast. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Hope you guys are having a great Monday. And this is the podcast where we show you guys and teach you guys, give you guys stories on how to become a savage. I'm your host, Robert, and we're right here with Sunshine.
Hello.
And right here, my boy, Lupe.
what's up, guys?
And so, like always, we're going to go through the hat and we're going to pull out a word. Let us know. And as you guys can see, before I forget, Sunshine, we got her a Savage shirt, so she's official now. She's official. If you guys haven't yet, hit us up on Instagram and message us if you guys want one. So we're if you guys want to support the podcast, hit us up. If not, continue liking and sharing. We fucking appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you get any hats or shirts, post and tag.
Yeah. Don't forget to tag it and post us. What was it? Post it and tag us. Yeah, my bad. Okay, you guys want to go ahead? See what we're doing today?
Let's go.
Oh,
Narcissist.
redoing it or what?
I don't know, narcissist.
Narcissist. Let's see the definitions just so we are all on the same fucking page here. Damn. A narcissist personality disorder is a mental health condition in which people have an unreasonably high sense of their own importance. They need and seek too much attention and want people to admire them. People with this disorder may lack the ability to understand or care about the feelings of others. I ain't gonna lie, that shit kind of sound like me.
We were both waiting for you to.
Hey, I gotta say, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like, yeah, a little bit. I feel like I am. What you guys think?
Based on what you just read.
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I think I see a narcissist as somebody who like blames somebody else. Like doesn't have a problem blaming somebody else because they can't take accountability on something. Because they can't feel. So they...
Nah. Do you think that's what that is?
I think it's just they're like self-centered. It's all about them. Narcissist. It doesn't matter what you feel or what you think
or they like they walk in a room and the conversation they automatically changes towards them.
No, but it could be about an argument. It could be about anything.
Like how? What
I'm talking about if two people are arguing and the other person just has a way of flipping it around and always make it that it's the other person's fault.
They said that they don't care about other people's feelings.
That's what I'm saying because they don't have that with that emotion to feel bad for how I'm making you feel.
Well, you talking about me?
No, I'm saying any comments.
Okay.
You guys got all quiet.
Nah, I kind of feel like it's like people who just all about them. Everything's about them. They walk in a room, they want to be known, they want to be seen, they want to be talked about. For the most, right? What do you think?
No, yeah, I think it's only
so
about them.
So you're thinking about it in a positive way.
No, because it's fucking annoying. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody who every time they come around, it's always about them. To me, that's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Nobody wants that, I don't think. Right? Like, here comes Johnny. Here he comes talking about his dog or some shit that he's always training and how he could do all these fucking cool tricks, whatever.
Or somebody who just knows it all. Is that what that is? Or
Nah.
Like an example.
So.
No, they just try to make it about themselves.
But you know, I heard a lot of people say that like highly successful people, they're a little bit narcissistic. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm like that because it's all about me, like because I'm fucking, how do you say it? Like ain't nobody helped me get me out of what I got through. So I'm like number one. And people see that as narcissistic. Right? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Well,
no, I don't.
No, I get what you're saying. I just don't. I think there's a difference between narcissism and being very what's the word? Like, damn, I totally forgot the word. When like you believe in yourself, I guess. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, narcissism.
Yeah, I think there's a difference from that to what you're
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because I think I'm a little bit narcissistic, I guess.
Why though?
Because of that.
Because of what you're saying though. But that's what we're disagreeing.
Yeah, I think confidence.
That's different.
It's confidence.
That's not narcissist.
Yeah, that's like confidence, not
Well,
narcissism.
somebody could put it like that though,
Just
from
you.
the outside.
Well,
No, well, I've been called it before. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I could see that if someone calls you that.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that's like I say being confident about yourself isn't always narcissism. But again, some people do see it that way because they don't have that confidence in themselves.
Yeah.
So they're he's a narcissist because you're confident. You walk with your head up, and then they don't. So they're like, oh no, he's a narcissist. He's all about him. But that's what I said. I don't think narcissism and self confidence are like.
And then another thing, like it says, lack the ability to understand or care about other people's feelings. For the most part, I kind of don't. Like, in a sense, like, I don't want people to feel bad, but it's like, if I hurt your feelings doing what I'm doing, it doesn't really matter to me. Right? Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't think the word was all like a good topic.
No?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I don't think there's enough conversation for us to talk about.
Well, let's do another one then if you guys don't have, that's all you guys have to say about it.
Yeah, I don't really like. Because I don't think I'm a narcissist, and I don't think you are, and I think she is.
Who do you think? Do you know anybody who is?
Without saying names, of course.
No, you can say names if you want.
No, like,
I'm just
that's the
saying.
thing though. Not like somebody where like, yeah, narcissism.
That comes to your mind. Like you hear that word and something comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Well, how about people who are in relationships and the one person is a narcissist?
Yeah. See, that could be.
Like, there's people who are in
It's all about
relationships
them.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that one person is a narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's your opinion on that?
I don't know. I don't know if I fucking healthy condition mental healthy.
Yeah, I think we should just pick another word.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, fuck it. We'll do another word. Go ahead.
Oh, I gotta pick again. Let me see. Hope it's not another one like these because you didn't even know the definition, so that didn't help. Let's see.
I'm just making sure everybody knows the definition, asshole.
Oh, this is a good one. Moral values.
What are your moral values?
My moral values?
Yeah.
Don't fuck people over
Why?
because that's not who I am.
But like how?
But
What?
why?
Yeah.
Why? What's the root of why?
Because I wouldn't want that
Done to you.
to me. Like, just there's a lot of people that are always focused on coming on top, where they're like, "Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck them over." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
They don't care how they get there.
yeah, that
Well, it goes back to like
stuff.
what you're talking about selling cars.
Yeah,
Kind of like you just don't want to sell the car. You want to do the right thing.
yeah. Like I said, I think that's one of my big moral values. Like, don't fuck people over just to get something
Yeah.
for yourself. I mean, then you lose yourself at the same time. You know, that's the way I see it. So.
But like those are from your parents, or those are how you always been like that? You've always had those values?
I want to say this a lot has to do with my parents. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always been don't bring people down type of thing. You know. So then now as I get older, I see it more.
Yeah.
And as you work with other people and you deal with other people, you see how people are, and they try to make that quick.
I feel like I was the opposite. Like when I was younger, I'd be like, "Fucking, I'm all about me." Like, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking if I fuck somebody over or whatever, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, pretty much like some asshole shit.
Yeah. No, I don't.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. That makes sense.
But then I don't know if it's the karma. Not really the karma, but just like you feel like shit kind of after.
Yeah.
Like in the back of your head, I'd be like, "Oh, all right, fuck it." You know what I mean? Like somebody did it. Somebody fucked me over somewhere, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I bought something that was messed up, say I bought like what did I buy one time? Say I bought a cell phone, right? And the guy sold it to me and it wasn't working. I'm like, oh, fuck, what am I gonna do with this shit? Instead of me eating it and just being like, oh, I bought a shitty ass cell phone, I'd fucking sell it to somebody else.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I would justify it because I would be like, well, fuck it, somebody sold it to me like that, so just sell it to somebody else.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, it's not the right thing to do.
Yeah.
I look at shit different now. Not is it bad karma, but it's just like you feel like shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the right thing.
Yeah. No, I think that's fucked up. But
I mean, I'm being honest.
But no,
here,
you're
you
being
know what I'm
honest.
saying?
Yeah,
And
no,
there's a lot of people
yeah.
that do that type of shit.
no, there is. Yeah, and I guess seeing it,
Yeah.
from other people, do it to other people, or people trying to do it to me, I'm just like, oh, I don't want that. Like, no, it's not cool, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's not. Or what if that was like, I don't know, my parents or something, and someone tried to fuck them over. I was like, that's not cool.
I heard a quote where it said, or a story. And it was that some guy was going into business with another partner, millions of dollars. They were going to go into business with each other.
Yeah.
I think I showed it to you, huh? Or did I send it to you?
You might have sent it to me.
Yeah, so he was going to go into business with some guy for millions of dollars, but he found out that the guy cheated on his wife, so he didn't go into business with him. And then everybody was like, "What the fuck, dude? You lost out on like making millions." He's like, "If he fucked over his partner, somebody he like who sleeps with, that doesn't. What's not to say he's not going to fuck me over."
Yeah, I seen a video. I was watching a video about that just yesterday. I was watching a video where a guy was saying that.
Yeah.
He's like, when I'm talking about going into doing business with somebody, he goes, but then I find out that they're not even loyal to the partner. And that's your partner. That's your mate. That's the person you're supposed to build with and trust. He goes, but here I'm trying to go do something with this guy, but he can't even be loyal to this person. So how's he going to be loyal to me?
Yeah.
And I was just like, dang, that's crazy. That's true, though.
Yeah,
it is true.
A lot of people don't think about that shit.
Yeah, it's very true. It's very true. I always say I'm big on treat people how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
Treat people how you want to be treated. Like, to me, loyalty, respect, like that's a big deal in value morals. It's a big deal.
I think a tough part is, too, though, even if you don't get it back, to still do it.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of people who they don't get the loyalty, so they're disloyal to them.
Yeah.
Or they get disrespect, so it brings like, I know I was like that too.
Yeah.
Where I try to be cool, but if somebody was disrespectful to me, then all of a sudden I drop down to their level.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people do that without thinking it. I had to learn, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, don't let somebody else bring you down to their level.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, always stay true to who
it's
you
like
are.
super tough to be the bigger person or to realize, like, you know what? Maybe they're having a bad day or whatever. Some guy today. So I was kind of blocking the street real quick to pick something up. And he drives by and he's like waving his hands. He's like, "You fucking asshole." I was like, this fucking guy. I just waved at him. I smiled. And I'm like, all right. He's an older white dude. It's all right, whatever. But like me back then, I probably would have been like, fuck this guy. I would have fucking
roll down your window.
I would have blocked the whole fucking street off. What's up, dude? You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. You're the fucking asshole.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just because whatever you're giving, I'm going to give back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm not like that. I'm trying to be like, no matter what, like, I'm going to kill you with kindness type of mentality. You know?
Yeah.
Did you ever have a moral change?
No. I've always stayed.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much the same.
And that too because of Pa's and Grandma, or what do you think?
No, I would say because of Pa's. Pa's would always be like, you know what I mean? Always kill him with kindness. Like, never do, just because somebody else does it, two wrongs don't make a right.
But what about like when you were younger, you used to like to fight?
Yeah. That was different.
No, that's what I'm getting to, because I'm saying, have you always been like that? You said, yeah, so it wasn't.
Yeah, but as far as morals, I mean, when I would fight, it would always be because somebody was getting picked on. Somebody's getting picked on. Somebody's trying to bully somebody else, or somebody's saying something to somebody else. So me, I was like, when that person is not going to do nothing. So me, I always felt like, dang, that's not, like, why don't you pick on somebody who's going to do something?
Yeah.
So then I would step in and be like, what did you say? What did you tell him? Like, come and tell me, or just go and hit somebody. You know what I mean? Not that I made it right, but...
But that's what I'm saying, where it's kind of getting you to a different level.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So do you ever see, like, do you think it changed?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, when did it change?
Oh,
when did you see things different? Was it when you, like, had me?
Probably
you had
after
kids?
I had kids.
Oh, okay. No, not after
No.
you had kids. 'Cause you
I was
said-
maybe after I had Priscilla. Probably after I had Priscilla.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I still had issues when I had you. Maybe after I had Priscilla.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say as I got...
That's not one of the nurses says at Kaiser.
I know.
Shit.
The nurse that got socked at Kaiser. But no, I think as you get older, you mature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things change because you see things differently.
At what age, though, did you?
Oh, I don't remember.
Or you don't remember? You don't... There wasn't nothing specific that you're,
No.
like, started... No?
No, I don't think so.
Just over time.
Yeah,
Gradually.
I think just gradually over time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it comes down to that she wanted to set a good example to her kids, probably. And, so how is she going to set that example when she, doing the opposite of what she wants you guys to do?
Yeah.
So I think that might have something to do with it.
Well, partly. But then the other half of me was like, well, yeah, I want, at the same token back then, I would be like, well, I want them to see me like that, because then I want them to know that don't be ever afraid to speak up for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, don't ever let nobody bully you. Like, stick up for yourself. Never hit first, but if you get hit, don't let that person walk away.
Yeah.
Which is something their dad and I always told them.
Mm-hmm.
Never start a fight. But if somebody starts one with you, then yeah, finish it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I don't remember him telling me that though. He told me the opposite.
Yeah, you better not come home messed up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, he said, "Don't be stupid. Don't be waiting for someone to fucking hit you. If you think they're gonna hit you, fuck it. You
Hit 'em
fucking-
first.
You know,
Yeah.
you protect yourself and shit." But yeah, I feel like my moral values have definitely changed, and as I've grown as a person and worked on myself, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then I value it in other people as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before I wouldn't. You take shit for granted.
Yeah.
Like a loyal friend, you take it for granted, or somebody who cares about you, somebody who checks on you, shit like that.
Yeah.
It's easy to take that shit for granted.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Or not even when you look at that too, you see when you look at your circle of people, how many friends have you known for 30 years, 20 years, 25 years, like where you could say they're still in your circle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you like that loyalty is still there. You still care about each other.
Yeah. That's why I like when people switch jobs, because then I feel like you really get to see who's really friends.
Yeah, because I don't know how many times you've told me when I switched my last
Yeah.
job. He's like, do you think you're going to talk to all those girls still or everybody still? You're going to keep in touch? I'm like, yeah. Like, yeah, for sure. I think I'm going to keep in touch with so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. He's like, yeah, I don't know, Mom. When you switch jobs, like, it's always hard. No. And, to this
Yeah.
day, I still keep in touch with
Not all of them, though.
No, not all, but just those ones that I was close to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll shoot a text. Sometimes we hang out. But if we're not hanging out, of course, often because we don't work together no more, life changes. They have kids and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But there's still always contact. That's when you find out. You know what I mean? The loyalty and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because then if you're always checking on them, too, it's just like a one-sided.
A one-way street.
Yeah.
And that gets tired.
Yeah, that's exhausting right there.
Yeah, that's exhausting when you're the one always reaching out and it's not reciprocated back.
For sure. For sure. But yeah. And what do you guys think about people who want to have better values?
That's good. That's good for them. Like,
Well, how do you think somebody's gonna go about that though? I think it's tough.
I don't think a lot of people realize that what their moral values are. And the few that, like you said, that do like catch on or are made self-aware, they're already on the right path because they're actively probably trying to catch themselves on what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you've always had those values,
Yeah, it's hard to change.
it's hard to change it because you don't know anything else, especially if it's something you grew up with. You know, how do you change it? Like you said, your dad told you fucking go fight first. You know what I'm saying?
We didn't say go fight.
No,
first.
no.
Well, yeah, but if
Don't just stand there.
and then but what I'm saying is like, but some people get told, you know, fuck it, just go
wait a
fight.
minute. Did he tell you that?
Yeah, so it's like you were told by this from this age to do this or that, or you know what I'm saying. So you're like, okay, that to you that's normal. So for those people that finally found out, hey, maybe this isn't as normal as I thought it was. That's a big step.
Yeah.
Because now they can actively catch themselves doing what they don't want to do. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this because it's against what I'm trying to do now.
Yeah.
Kind of like those people, like when sales and stuff like that. Some people are in sales just to sell shit, and then there's people that are in sales to like actually help people.
Yeah.
But then when they switch over to just helping people, it's hard for them to switch over from like that whole sales tactics and shit. You know
The
what I'm
whole
saying?
hustle part.
Yeah. And then I think but there's people that are like, okay, I don't want to do that no more. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be shady because there's people that just sell whatever they want, you know, whatever's comes up first. Like the first thing they find that they think they can sell. And there's people that are like, no, that's not for me. That's not what I want to do. So I think that's where, you know, where they're catching themselves, where you finally catch yourself on what you don't want to do. So like I said, for those people, I think that's a good step.
I think we all have that moral compass too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like we all like no. I think for the majority of people, we all have that feeling where like I kind of feel like shit, even if it's for like
Or
a
you
minute,
know it's wrong,
or you
yeah.
try to ignore
You
it,
have
but you're
some
like,
type of
"Fuck,
something."
why did I do that? I shouldn't have did it. And then you ignore it, but I think you got to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you start to notice that like, okay, I feel a little bit better. I didn't rip this person off, or I didn't. You know what I mean?
Fuck them over. Yeah,
Yeah,
screw 'em
bro.
over.
And it sucks because I feel like people in like what is it like lower income areas? That's just super fucking hard because everybody's out for themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
It's a different environment. It's more that you're gonna fuck over anybody as long as
Yeah.
it's for you to get by.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody looking out for you.
can't trust anybody.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I think that's tough
There's no
in
like
that- in that-
loyalty or there's no.
There's no honor amongst thieves. That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys want to pick another one?
Yeah, we can.
Or what else? What else you got to say about?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna tell us what's the moral
I
value
know.
you have. You can tell us what's a moral value for you.
What do you think of what do you think about how this generation is with that?
Yeah, with the moral values.
What do you mean though?
Yeah, this the world we live in now.
Yeah.
How do you think like these kids and this generation that we're in right now? Like, how do you think people see values and morals right now?
I don't really think they have.
I don't really think they give a shit.
They don't really have any.
Yeah.
But it's the parents' fault though, because like he said, it's all they know. Mm-hmm. And if they were never checked or they were never taught to do something, to look at somebody in the eyes or to shake somebody's hand or to, like I know the old school shit is take your hat off when you walk in the house. Mm-hmm. Like there's a lot of things.
Shake hands when you meet somebody.
Yeah, there's
or say thank you, no thank you, please.
Or ma'am, sir.
Yeah.
So I think it's the parents' fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my generation's fault.
Yeah.
Because those are the kids growing up now.
Yeah.
And they didn't instill that shit onto them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's their fault.
Yeah, because I know there'll be some of the kids at where I'm at. Sometimes they'll turn around and they'll say somebody's name, like for an example, they'll be like Linda, and I'll turn around and I'll say, "That's Miss Linda." You know what I mean? Like that's just not Linda. That's Miss Linda or Mr. Whoever, Joe. To me, to address them, like try to show them something, some kind of like to have that. Because there's like I noticed that they don't have no values or morals.
Yeah.
And they don't feel bad about nothing.
Well, I think because that's what they're taught.
Yeah.
Nobody at home is checking them, just somebody which is good.
Yeah.
But it's only going to get them so far. If one person out of everybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think social media has a lot to do with people's values too.
How?
Yeah.
Fucking pranks.
Not just that. Like to get like likes and views, they switch who they really are.
What they even
what they
look
stand
like.
Yeah, what they stand
look
for.
like, how they even dress. Sometimes the more you show.
Yeah. So like that.
Yeah, you're more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Exposed.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
they're more exposed, and back in the day, people who did that, like you didn't do that. Well, yeah, you were more frowned upon. Not that they didn't wear no 2-piece or 1-piece, you know what I mean? Bikini or nothing. But it's the way it's done now. It's more like flaunted. It's not with class.
But it's not, like I said, it's not, like I said, it's more of a, because again, they want to, like I said, get those likes, get those views, make that, I guess.
The attention.
Yeah, they switch their values for money.
Yeah.
Because that's what a lot of people are after when they're doing stuff like that. They want to get money, views, the likes, and make some money.
Get paid. Yeah.
So I think that people switch up their moral values when money's involved. It's what I'm saying, or with stuff like stuff like that.
Selling your soul.
Basically, yeah. Like when it comes down to money, people forget their moral values.
I don't even think it's the money, because there's a lot of people who do it and they don't get money. It's more like you said, the likes.
But I think it's in hopes that at some point they do.
No, but some people they just do it for the likes.
Or some people just do it for the attention.
It's that dopamine hit that they get every time they open their phone and they see a little red thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little red message or a like or a heart, whatever it is.
Just the attention that they like. Like, I got all this attention.
Because some of them, they'll post a picture and they don't get anything. And it's like, well, what the fuck happened? Why didn't nobody like this shit? It starts fucking with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think social media has a lot to do on people's moral values and stuff, on how they view them and what they think is normal and what they think is acceptable. Like you said, like she said, some stuff that wasn't socially acceptable, I don't know, 20 years ago, it's just accepted now.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh yeah, that's normal, like whatever you're doing.
Yeah, because like you even see the way some of these girls dress. And I was like, what the hell? Like, how do you walk out of your house like that and you're cool? You know what I mean? And I'm for all being free and free spirit and all that.
Yeah.
But to me, there's like at least have some type of respect for yourself.
Yes.
Some of them, they be wearing shit though and changing though too, right?
Yeah.
Because I've seen some kids that...
Or even like with makeup. They could leave the house and not have no makeup on. They get to school and all of a sudden they're all fixed up.
Yeah.
But then they leave to go home. It's all washed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
They're sneaky.
Yeah. So again, I think that's also like to maybe the parents are trying to show them, their values and stuff and what what they think is okay for them to do, and then again they see stuff on social media and they want to, or on their friends' posts or whatever, and they're like, oh, I want to be cool like that, so they show up to school that way.
Yeah.
And it comes back down to the parents; they're not checking on their kids.
I think too, like what she was saying about free spirit. I think a lot of parents are like that.
Yeah.
They want to be super free spirit, and they might not want to put the values they have or their parents had because they're too busy wanting to be their friends.
Yeah.
I don't want to be strict like my parents were.
They don't want to be the bad person.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people don't want to be the bad guy.
I see a lot of parents where it's like, no, it's because I don't want them to be mad at me. Or it's like they can't take it for them to give them like I gave you attitude all the fucking time.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sure he still does.
Yeah. Still. But I gave her a shitload of attitude, you know what I mean? And I would always be like, fuck, why the fuck are they on me about this? Why are they telling me about this? But that's just normal.
Yeah.
For most people, for most kids, it's gonna be normal at certain ages, right? But a lot of parents can't deal with that shit.
Yeah.
They want to be their fucking friends, so they'll do certain shit that they shouldn't.
Yeah. Or like you said, like there's some parents that they can't stand when their kid's not talking to them.
Yeah.
Or they're mad at them.
Yeah.
Like they don't know how to deal with that. It's like, well, they can't be mad forever. That's what I used to tell them when they were growing up. You can't be mad at me forever.
Yeah.
So I'm still gonna be here. You're still gonna need to eat. You still need some laundry done. Like at the end of the day, you're still gonna need me.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, that definitely is it.
Yeah, because I see that all the time that they just don't want to be. I don't know. They're like, it's because I don't want them to be mad at me, or they give them. I don't know.
Well, you know what? Too, what I think it is too now is now in this day and age, I think you have more single parenting than back in the day.
Yeah.
So I think that guilt has a lot to do with it,
Like they own
because they're
something.
going back and forth to, well, dad. Because I remember when we got divorced, you know, their dad felt bad. So every time he was picking them up on the weekend, they're going to the mall.
Yeah, they
Because, like
owe
guilt.
them.
Yeah,
they
I
owe
feel
them.
like I owe you. Like I gotta
them.
pay the price because of what has happened. And so I think too, like now in this day and age, you have a lot more single parent, co-parenting and stuff going on. Single parenting, co-parenting, and so they do it because out of guilt. It's better. It's easier to be a friend than a parent.
Yeah. That or they want to be the better parent. So they'll like treat them while the other parent's trying to be strict, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The one's just giving them everything they fucking want and all the fucking freedom because they know the other one's not.
Yeah.
So they don't want to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
So they just want to be like the fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even like Priscilla would tell me, I don't know if you remember, Priscilla would tell me all the time, well, can I go spend the night with so-and-so? Or can I go to the movies with so-and-so? Can we go here? Can I go there? No. Well, so-and-so's mom's letting it. Well, she's probably glad I'm not her mom. Do you remember? Like, I would tell them, well, they're probably glad I'm not their mom.
Yeah.
Then they're probably glad. I'm not here to be your friend.
Yeah.
I'm here to be your mom first. But, yeah, I noticed that a lot of people struggle with that role.
Yeah.
To play that role and try to be the bad guy, it's not an easy role.
Yeah.
But I think as the time has gone, people have modified their values and morals.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a lower standard too. Yeah.
I mean, at some point, there has to be a pivot.
How are you gonna like ensure that Victoria has those?
By example. Lead by example. Like
Yeah.
I said, one of my biggest moral values is don't fuck people over. So that's how I'm gonna show her not fucking people over. Like,
Yeah.
show her that you don't have to, screw people over just to get somewhere or get something or, do something.
Yeah.
Because it's easy to, when you see somebody down, kick them down, more. But it's hard for you to, pick them up.
Yeah.
You could see, because if everybody's doing it, then what motivates you to do it? You know what I'm saying? So if you see someone's getting, kicked down or whatever, and it's easy for you to say, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it too, because you want to be part of that group. But it's harder for you to say, oh, that's not cool, man. Like, let me pick this fool up or let me pick this person up, So you got to lead by example. So that's, I think, how I'm going to go about it. Well, not that I think, that's how I'm going to go about it, to make sure that she knows her moral values. Because I can't tell her, I expect this from her and not do it myself.
Yeah.
And I think, like you said, a lot of people switch up their values just because they want to, I guess, be friends with their kids and stuff like that. And that's not really how it should be.
Yeah. Well, look where it's gotten us in society.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it.
Like I said, I feel like I need to show her how to be that person. I can't just tell her, like,
yeah,
because if you tell somebody, but then I do the opposite, you look like a hypocrite to your kid, or I'm not benefiting that person in the end.
Yeah.
So she's gonna at some point when she's older, go on her own, and I want to make sure that, hey, I know that my kid isn't fucking people over out there, or she's not, fucking, doing stuff she's not supposed to be doing because I taught her well. I led by example. So that's how I plan to do it. So
I think too, it matters too when nobody's looking too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's like where you really see somebody's moral values. Like when nobody's looking, kind of like he said, everybody's like pushing somebody down. You could push them down too, and nobody would know. Like It's hard to you know what I mean, to stand out to and be like a leader.
Yeah.
To be that person to pick somebody else up, or like if somebody's getting bullied, it's weird. It's just weird to be the one to be like, oh, I don't know if I should say nothing or not.
But yeah, I know, and it shouldn't be though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it is. It's society we live in. But you can only do your part with your kids. Maybe if you have affect other people, but for the most part, the biggest people you have the impact are going to be your kids.
Yeah.
So if everyone started showing their kids, hey man, that's not cool. You shouldn't be doing that. Then it'd be a better place for everybody. You know, at least that's how I see it.
Yeah.
So, how would you show your kid
the same
more
way
awareness?
by example?
Yeah,
that's the best way because you could tell them whatever you want, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
they're just gonna go off what they see. Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know.
Yeah, because then if you're not, then the kid's gonna turn around and say, "Well, you do it."
Yeah.
Like, why can't I do it? You do it.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell my kid, hey, don't fuck these people over, and I'm over here fucking people over and shit. Like,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, don't tell them this because it's bad. But yeah, oh, I'm gonna
don't steal, and then they see
and
you
then
steal or something.
Yeah. Basically, like that's not cool. So
don't be shady, but I'm shady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think they see a lot more than like people think they see.
Oh yeah. I think they see a lot more than they give them credit for.
They hear a lot more and they see a lot more too.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's like important to always do the right thing even when nobody's looking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It just, I don't know, it just builds character and you feel good about yourself too. I think you feel good about yourself doing the right thing. Right? You don't I don't want to be fucking people over.
Yeah. I mean, that's it. That's
how it should be. At the end of the day, you just want to be able to sleep at night.
Not no more.
Like knowing when you go lay down, like I'm good.
Yeah.
Like you're okay.
Nobody can come banging on your door saying, hey, where's my $50 at? Or whatever, or something, you know.
Yeah.
Or hey, whatever you gave me fucking made me break out and shit. You knew about it and you didn't tell me. You
told me this phone and it don't work.
Well, I feel like you guys are coming at me right now. Shit, who you guys been talking to?
Past customers, bro. Your past customers and shit.
Fuck it.
But yeah, that's how I feel. Like I said. But any other moral values you guys have? Because I shared mine, but what about you?
That's it. I shared mine. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much it too.
All right. So what do you want to do? Pick another something else?
Another one, yeah. I'll get another one real quick. Y'all let her pick it this time?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. My bad. My hand was shaking.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not a bad one. There's no such thing as bad ones, but...
Until they've met you and shit.
Media, news.
Wait, these are all the new ones. You guys must have not shaken it.
No, I did. Anyways, let me see. What is it?
Media news.
I don't watch I don't watch the fucking news.
I don't watch the news either.
You don't?
No,
at all?
I don't watch the news. We don't even have cable.
Well, yeah, but how do you get your
whatever's on Facebook? That's how I see it.
So,
like if somebody posts
news.
something.
Yeah.
So you do.
Or no, but I don't go out of my way to look for it.
But it finds you though.
Why not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Why not?
But you're still. What do you think about it still? Because it's media. Right?
Well, no, because I used to always watch the news.
Because even that's
growing
like social.
Up.
So that's social media too, right? Wouldn't you guys say?
Yeah, we were saying everything. Well, he said news, and then I put media on.
Yeah, whoever you guys put news, like kind of media with news.
Yeah, because
how do you feel about the news?
Yeah,
I don't like it. I feel like all they do is show bad shit.
It's all negativity.
Yeah,
they always make it seem
like
the world's gonna end, this law's gonna pass, everything's gonna get fucked, prices going up on everything.
Yeah, well,
every shitload of homeless.
It just vote on this, vote on that, and then nothing ever goes through. It's all bad, anyways.
Yeah.
What do you think? You watch the news?
Not necessarily on TV.
Podcasts,
like or kind of like social media.
Yeah,
I'll be straight up social media. TikTok's one of them where like there's a couple people that like I do follow because they stay on top of like what's going on, and they're pretty much neutral. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking one side, taking the other ones. You know, so I do follow some people and what like I think it's okay to stay up to date with stuff.
Yeah, I think it's important. I feel like I lack on that shit.
It's important just because you want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to be sometimes like, oh, what the fuck? What do you mean this is going on? Like what?
Like when they were storming the Capitol.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember I was telling this fool about how they stormed the Capitol, and he's like, "What do you mean?"
I show up to work and he's like, "Hey, dude, that shit's fucking crazy. You see that shit? Some fucking dude ran in with a mask or some shit." And I was
fucking
like,
horns. And he's all like, "What do you mean?"
I was like, "What are you talking about? Storm the Capitol? What the fuck does that mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, I didn't understand."
Yeah, he was like, and it was all over the news. It was everywhere, like and he's over here just.
It was before I had social media.
Yeah, he was like lost,
and we ain't got no cable.
Yeah, he was lost, and I'm like, "You're playing with me." He's like, He's just dead blank stare.
Even during COVID, when that shit first started happening and all these breakouts were telling me, people are like, hey, I told them, I was like, I'm feeling a little sick. They're like, you got COVID? And I was like, yeah, I got COVID.
And everybody's freaking out. And he's over
I didn't
here
know that people had died from it, and it was like going fucking crazy. Before they shut everything down, I was just kind of like, what the fuck is this COVID? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that shit.
COVID-19, what the fuck is that?
I remember he was like that. He's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck COVID.
Yeah.
COVID ain't got shit on me. I was like, bro, it's like it's going on everywhere. Yeah, and then he wasn't good on the news. I've always liked kind of watching news just because I like knowing what's going on.
I think it is important. I should do it more.
Yeah.
I should.
It is important. I don't do it.
It's funny because before, when I was younger, my dad would force me to watch the news in Spanish. So obviously, I'm Hispanic, so I wasn't too fond of speaking Spanish sometimes. Not that I wasn't fond of it. It's just since I was at school all the time.
They speak it quick though too on there, right?
Huh?
They speak it quick on the fucking news.
So my dad didn't like the fact that I was trying to speak only English for the most part. And then when I was actually talking Spanish to other people, you can see that my Spanish was kind of like wobbly, you know. So he made me watch the 6 o'clock news, like I don't know, for fucking years straight. Like every fucking day I had to watch the news and tell them like what was going on in the news, so I could keep on knowing my Spanish.
Yeah.
Which I think paid off because I'm pretty good at Spanish. So I don't know. Ever since I think maybe that's where it kind of knowing what's going on. I like knowing what's going on the news and stuff.
It got you accustomed to it.
Yeah, and like Angie will be like, "Oh, did you hear this is going on?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I saw that shit like 2 days ago." She's like, "How you've been with the baby the whole time?" How? I'm like, "Oh, I just fucking when I'm scrolling through my shit, I'll be like, oh shit, and I read into it, or I'll be like, oh, let me see this article real quick, and I'll pop my phone up, read the article, and just close it. Whatever. It's like they try to get my news, I guess, or it doesn't matter what it is. I just like being kind of on the know,
up to date,
kind of, yeah, like the whole TikTok thing that's going on. I've been like stuff like that. I've been watching, like just keeping an eye on and just reading into it, like all the what's going on. So I think news is important. I also think that news are, like you said, can be depressing.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
it can be depressing, and that's why sometimes I rather watch what's on like social media. Kind of sometimes
it's even limited.
Not that only because it's limited,
as graphic.
It's not only negative stuff though. You know what I'm saying? On social media, some people post like, "Oh, this happened with SpaceX or something like that," but you won't see anything about it on the news. And I'm like, why? Why is it not?
Okay, shit that's not like the world's gonna end type of
stuff. But
it's just like stuff that's happening.
But that shit sells.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like negative stuff sells to people. So I think that's also a big thing. Because if I told you like, I don't know, some good news, you'd be like, oh, that's whatever. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, nobody really gives a shit.
Oh yeah, like, oh yeah, man, did you hear about the guy that got saved over there? Oh, that's cool. But if I told, bro, did you hear about the guy that got murdered down the block?
What? No shit.
Yeah, like, oh what? Yeah, they haven't caught the killer.
Yeah.
So you're all into it. Like, oh
you're
shit.
Like, for real? What city? What block?
Yeah, Ivy and shit. Stuff like that. Yeah, or whatever your street is. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
burning the spot, bro.
I know, huh?
I just said a street, bro. Yeah. So stuff like that sells, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's a big thing. And obviously these new, like on TV, it was about getting viewers, their views, their ratings, whatever, TV ratings up. So I think that's also a big important thing. But as we're on social media, there's like random people recording news, like, hey, did you see that this guy got, this happened over here or that happened over there? And you can different sources for different things.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to stay up to date, but I also think it can be depressing.
Or it could get people like anxious too, like anxiety, right?
Yeah, that's how I used to be.
You know what I'm
I used to
saying?
watch it all the time.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, I used to watch it all the time because my parents always watched the news.
Yeah.
So I that's how I got into it. Like I'd rather watch news than cartoons. But then as I got older, then I was getting more anxious. I'd feel more anxious watching. And I was like, oh no, I gotta stop watching this.
Yeah.
This is too depressing. I'm getting all worked up.
Oh. It's funny because, well, not funny, but I was talking to some because I was going to bring that up. I was talking to some guy the other day at the gym, and he was we were in the locker room, and I was like, "Oh man, dude, like stay dry out there because it was pouring." I'm like, I was like, "Oh, they said on the news that it's going to be raining for like a couple days." He's like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they've been saying that. Like they've been saying it for a couple days straight. Like, hey," and he's like, "Oh, I don't watch the news, and I don't watch the weather." I'm like, "Why don't you watch the weather?" He's like, "Oh, I get depressed." I'm like. Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, whenever they said that it was going to be cloudy, I get depressed. Or if it's going to be raining, I get depressed. And I just don't watch the weather or anything. I'm like, it's kind of weird, dude. Like, so how do you, if it's raining, what do you do? He's like, oh, then I'm kind
I
of
just deal with it as it comes.
yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I was like, you might want to get
He's
checked.
all, I
You
like
might want to get
surprises.
checked. You might want to get checked or something, dude. Because like I think that's a little
You
extreme.
might want to get checked.
Well, yeah. If I tell you it's
He
gonna be
just likes surprises better.
no. What if I tell
the
you
way
it's
I
gonna
see
be
it.
yeah? But if I tell you it's gonna be cloudy and
It's
you get
like-
depressed, then that's not good. What else depresses you? You
Yeah.
know. So I think news can't have that effect on people. I just
Well,
think
nothing. You shouldn't let nothing really dictate your mood like
yeah,
that.
yeah. So I think
Give control over
you should watch the news. Yeah, and if you like you said, you caught yourself that it got you anxious, maybe limit it to what you're doing.
Yes,
But
I don't do that.
but don't let it. Oh, I was gonna say like don't let that obscure you the fact that you need to watch the
Too
news and
late.
stay current on stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
late.
Well, I mean, that's how you want to live. That's how you want to live. Like I said, I just think it's also good practice for you to watch it since you know it causes you to be a little anxious. Maybe here and there, watch it to work on your anxiety. Maybe you know, kind of fight what you're going through. You know, that's just me. But yeah, I think news is important. And like I said, social media makes it so much easier now to access stuff. Like I said, pop at your phone. Whatever's on your phone. Not even social media. Just go on Google and see news, and then it tells you all.
Yeah.
And they'll cater to you and
Yeah.
what it sees you like. Hey, you like cars, you like guns, you like whatever you like. It'll slowly dictate on what news are going on, and that's one way to stay informed.
One thing I did too, because I was thinking that, is I made a little widget on my phone.
Okay.
So it's like top stories. So I try to read those.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
You know what I
that's
mean? Just real
mine.
quick.
I have that on mine too.
Yeah.
Just to read that real quick, but I don't really.
it's just
I
scroll
try not
that
to pay too much news because I know that they always want to portray the most negative shits, like you said, is gonna sell.
Yeah.
And what can I do to stop it, or how's it gonna affect my life? Most of the time, it's not.
Yeah.
So why the fuck do I give a fuck? Unless
Yeah.
I'm gonna do something about it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, like I said, a lot of people.
It's like, as it goes back to that. What were we talking about that one time? Ukraine and what is that shit that everybody talks about? The war or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. The war Ukraine and
Yeah,
Russia.
right?
Yeah.
So people are always asking me, what do you think about it? I said, I don't fucking think about it. I don't. Because what am I going to do about it? I can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
Why the fuck people talk about it? Why do they discuss it? Why do they waste their time talking
Yeah.
about it? Like, whatever's happening, yeah, it fucking sucks. I feel bad for everybody. But unless you're actively going, fucking financing the war or whatever the fuck, or helping people, sending care packages, you know what I mean? Doing something that's going to benefit, what you're wasting your fucking energy just gossiping about it.
Yeah.
It's literally wasting your fucking energy.
Yeah. Kind of.
Like, yeah,
Yeah, because you're not doing nothing to change it.
I feel bad. Okay, what
Whether it
is
be
that? What
good
does
or
that
bad.
fucking? What does that do for somebody?
Yeah.
You're fucking feeling bad.
No. Yeah. No. Like, and I see what you're saying, but at the same time, you need to know what's going on because, like you said, unless you're funding it, but you are funding it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you're watching, it's like your tax money's going over there. Your stuff is going there. Like they just approved a bill for $95 billion that's going to go for aid to Ukraine. So
Yeah.
it does affect you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
stuff like that, I get what you're saying. Where like, it doesn't fucking affect me. Like, why am I going to stay up to date? But it's good to know at least a little bit of what's going on in the like stuff like that. Just because again, you are financing it.
Whether I like it or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
Yeah.
yeah. But if everybody isn't aware, fuck it, whatever. But then we're complaining about certain stuff going up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, gas is this high, or oh shit, housing is this high. Where's that money? Why? Oh, this is why. Because
Yeah.
we keep on fucking funding wars. We have the other one with Israel that that now we're funding as well. We're sending them aid as well. So see what I'm saying? It's like all this stuff that unless you're like at least have a little bit
Well,
of
unless people are voting on it too.
and that's
Because there's people who say the shit, they're not voting, then it doesn't fucking matter. You're in the same boat.
But if you don't, like I said, if you don't know about it, and then someone presents you something to vote on,
Yeah.
you're just like, well, fuck it, I don't care, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Then it's like, well, yeah, that's that mentality that got you where we're at. Where now we're funding all this shit.
Yeah.
It's like the thing right here that happened in California that they got rid of the death penalty. Right? And everyone's like, what the fuck we got rid of it? Well, yeah, she got voted on, but you guys didn't pay attention what you were voting on. You didn't actually pay attention to the news. You didn't actually see. Now you're fucking wondering why this guy that murdered 50 people is not on death row no more. He's in Gen Pop because stuff like that. But see what I'm saying? Like, it's good to have a little bit of everything, even if you feel it doesn't affect you. At least know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stay with the times, kind of, I guess, current. Like, I'm not, like, into politics. I'm not into all that. But at least know a little bit of what's going on. Because then it also makes you sound like you know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm not saying you have to watch the news, but it's good to know.
No, it is.
A little
It
bit
is,
here
it
and
is.
there.
It's good to know for sure.
So I'm not knocking on people that don't want to watch the news. If that's you, that's you. But at least kind of stay focused on some stuff, especially if it does come, or at least your local news, I guess. Like,
I think that's more important.
Like, you know,
something, because then the whole politics thing is like it could go down. We could go down a whole conversation about our vote doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a whole nother fucking different conversation.
No, no, for sure. Yeah, that's a whole that politics. The whole that's what I said. I'm not into politics, but it is good to know what's going on. Yeah. Especially when, like I said, like shit, gas is fucking up the roof right now. We're paying almost $6 is fucking for gas. Housing just went up. You know, like all this stuff is going up, and it's like we don't know why, but because we're not paying attention.
Yeah.
But it goes back to that whole thing again, where you're getting your news from, because you don't see a lot of that stuff being put on actual like news, like on the news stations. You know, but if you go on social media and like TikTok, and it's those people that are like independent journalists, independent news reporters that are on their own. They're doing more of fucking informing.
Real shit,
yeah, they're informing you like more than, you know. And I think that's why they want to take TikTok down. To be honest with you, here, total side topic, but yeah, man, I think that's what is going on. They want like if you go on TikTok, it's unfiltered news. Like no one's like, oh no, don't put that on because people are gonna know that they're voting for this, or don't put that on because then people are gonna actually realize that we're in a fucking almost an economic recession. You know what I'm saying? Social media, it's kind of raw. Sometimes it's shit you don't want to see.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's stuff you're like, oh shit, I didn't even know that was going on. So, and then I think that we should be aware of the news that's being, you know, filtered out, because what do they really want from us? You know. If they're only playing this, then what's going on? Let me see what's actually going on somewhere else. Because you never know what the end goal is. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but you know what I'm saying? Like, get a little bit more information. And, you know, a lot of those news sources that, like, are giving out the information, especially when they're not really affiliated with any, they're not like, oh.
They're not biased.
Yeah, it's unbiased. Like, okay, this is information. You do what you want with it. Like, the housing went up, this went up.
Well, they give facts.
Yeah, this is you. Yeah. Boom, here you go. You figure that shit out, take it how you want it, you know, whatever. But I'm just telling you what's going on. That's it.
Yeah.
That's, I think, news that we should be focusing on, watching. I mean, that's just me. I don't know. What do you think?
I think, yeah, like you said, for sure it's important to focus on the shit. But I think you can't just fucking sit there and bitch about it. Because a lot of people bitch about shit.
Yeah.
The gas price went up. Houses are so fucking expensive. Like, you're just complaining about it. It's just wasted energy. Like, go do something about it.
Yeah.
Like, if you like you said, know your shit, but go vote about it if you're gonna vote about it.
Yeah.
Or go fucking use that energy. Go fucking try to make more money, get a side hustle, do something. But just sitting there, me and my mom sitting here talking about it all goddamn day, it's not gonna get us nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like a lot of people, they do shit like that with big media like that, especially the gas prices, housing. Like, oh, it's so tough, it's so hard. It's like, okay, so get harder, get tougher, work more, do something that, you know what I mean? Like, don't make an excuse, basically.
Yeah.
Because the politicians are going to do what the fuck they're going to do.
Yeah.
You know?
No, yeah.
They're going to vote what they're going to vote. They're going to do what they're going to do, however the fuck it's going to go.
Yeah.
You just got to you just got to do whatever's best for you and try to adapt to it.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah. No. I was just curious on on how, you know, your perspective.
You know, I'm not really a fan of the media and shit.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm fucking watching the news all day and shit. It's just, like I said, and a lot of the information they took, like I said, it's kind of,
no, it is important. Though.
It's like social media that comes on, like stuff like that. Like,
it's important to know some stuff. Or keep in touch.
Well, just some stuff. Especially, like I said, I know gas prices affect the fuck out of me. So I'm like, well, why the fuck are gas prices fucking this high? You know what I'm saying? And
or even groceries.
Yeah, like, oh shit. Or why is rent this fucking expensive? Like, I know that I didn't fucking, you know, maybe I didn't vote on the right thing or whatever. But at least I want to know what the fuck's going on. Like, why is this going on? Why is this happening? Because if I just pass by the pump and it's like, oh, $6, fuck it, I'm gonna work harder. $7, I'm gonna work harder. But what about, like, why is it going up? Like, I shouldn't have to always be working harder. Just
but I think it is, though.
You know what I'm saying?
We are gonna have to work harder. That's the reality of it.
No. Yeah, because again, most people aren't informed. Most people don't fucking like.
Shit ain't never gonna go down, dog.
$7, like but again, it's the root of why it's going up. That
more people,
not just that. Like I said, it's again money that's being spent other places that shouldn't be getting spent. Taxes that we are getting taxed. We have the highest fucking gas tax in all of the United States. We have these, what is it? It's like a 10-cent fee or some shit that we don't even know the fuck it goes to. They're still trying to find out where it went. The California government is like, oh, we don't know where it fucking went. Like, why we're taxing you that much.
Yeah.
So yes, everything does go up, but at the same time, why is it going up? You know, stay informed on, or at least have a general idea, because no one really gave a shit, I guess, until they realized, hey, where is this extra money going for? It's supposed to be for the infrastructure of California, the roads and stuff, and we don't know where the fuck it's at. You see the 10 freeway, that's just fucked.
Yeah.
Then they ended up, oh yeah, let's find out. So they ended up hiring, making a little committee that's supposed to find out where all that money is going to. But again, if people were just like, fuck it, then nothing happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, sometimes being, on your shit, watching what's going on, then that's when action happens. But if we're always like, well, fuck it, we're gonna just keep on going without actually doing something, like you said, like some people did say something, they spoke up, they're like, hey, this is going on. We were looking at this shit, and it's like it's coming out in the news now that you guys have to now people are taking action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We still don't know where the fuck the money went, but
Exactly. That's my point, though.
But
like, it's not like that whole conversation is still the same.
Yeah,
Nothing changed.
Yeah,
it's
but something's at least people are doing something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Would you rather do something about it like that, or would you rather have more money?
Well, everybody wants to have more money.
That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, no, I know. But I'm saying is we're talking about like just news, like how the news are affecting you, how it affects people.
Yeah.
Like you said, not everybody is on that mindset yet. I'm just gonna make more money.
Well, I'm saying I feel like the news is like stopping you. If it can stop you, like with the whole complaining about shit, complaining about problems.
Oh yeah, no.
Because if it makes you feel like a victim.
Yeah.
The gas prices are too much because everybody's saying it. The housing price is too much. So everybody says it, so it reassures you like, oh, okay, like it's expensive for everybody. So you feel like you're like, I guess, a little man and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how I think.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, well, it's gonna keep going up, so you got to keep making more.
Yeah.
That's the end of the fucking. To me, that's how I see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't see it the right way. I don't know. Hey, everybody, let us know in the comments what you guys think.
No shit.
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Where it's like, but I think it's so big. The country's so fucking big. They're fucking gonna send money everywhere somewhere. Mm-hmm. Like, there's always gonna be money unaccounted for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like these fools are gonna be like, yeah, all this money's going to this organization. You know what? That they stole this money from everybody. We're gonna knock the gas prices down to $1.98.
Yeah.
Because
this is the way we're gonna give it back to you guys.
They fucked everybody over.
Yeah.
Like, that's never gonna happen. I don't think.
Yeah.
Once it goes up, it's pretty much gonna teeter-totter a little bit, but it's gonna go up like everything else.
But it'll never go down to what it was.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people waste energy just talking about shit that isn't relevant or isn't gonna help the situation.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No. I'm not saying like complain and bitch about it all day. You know what I'm saying?
But I think a lot of people
stay
do.
knowledgeable.
No, but I think a lot of people do.
Oh yeah. No. For sure. Yeah. No. And like I said, don't be.
Or they get emotional too about shit.
Yeah.
They see shit on the news and they get emotional.
Yeah, like I said, the guy that doesn't watch the news because he gets like the weather because he gets depressed.
Yeah, that's fucking soft as fuck.
Yeah. That's what
weird.
I thought. That's what I thought. But that's just me.
Yeah,
at least it's gonna be cloudy. Oh, I'm depressed. Like, okay, well, fuck, okay, I'm gonna be depressed a lot.
Yeah, it's weird, bro. You can't have nobody that control over your emotions and your feelings.
Yeah. No, like I said, I just like I said, it's cool to stay informed. In my opinion, at least some type of knowledge. Like
for sure.
Yeah.
And then obviously act on that shit. Like you said, okay, well, it's not getting any better. Let me get to work, get harder. You know.
Yeah.
So I agree with you though. I'm like, and some people don't do that. They
or
just,
even vote. A lot of people don't even vote. They want to complain and they don't even vote.
Yeah, or stuff like that, or should even question anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or people complain about the homeless, which it fucking sucks. Homeless is fucked everywhere. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that lost their jobs, lost their homes and everything, but nobody's out here. The majority of people, they're not out here handing fucking foods and waters and shit to people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or if they do it once, twice, couple times, but they're not actually like.
I do it once in a while.
Yeah, which is,
waters,
I mean, it's
but
still, I mean, it's still good. But I'm just saying, there's a lot of people.
That doesn't cover the whole world.
But there's a lot of people who drive around and they just bitch about, there's nothing but fucking homeless here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like the media puts that, because I've seen that shit on the news before too, where they say San Bernardino has a shitload of fucking homeless. Mm-hmm. And it does. But like, what are people doing about it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like.
I'm not on that side of the news right now, so I can't really comment on that. Like, I don't, like, the question you asked me, I can't really answer too much. Yeah, I'm not on the, like, it's not like something I'm familiar with on the topic.
Well, you know, it's a shitload of homeless.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you know, everybody complains about it.
Yeah, I mean, but everything's kind of connected to it at the same time, though. Like, that whole homeless situation, like you said, it's because the housing's not expensive, so everyone lost their, like, people lost their homes.
Yeah, a lot of people.
Again, it comes back down to now the interest rates are high and people can't afford their payments or can't buy a house. You know what I'm saying? So it comes back down to the whole everything's being affected by, you know, how, like where money's going, all that stuff. Interest rates are high because we're trying to avoid economic collapse. So they keep on raising our interest rates, but then that blocks off people from buying a home, which then they don't have nowhere to live and they can't afford rent. Where do they end up?
In the streets.
Homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So again, everything is connected.
And it's connected and it's set up for you to fail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The majority of jobs that we have, they're made to live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the only way you're going to get ahead is if you do something different than everybody else. Or you think different than everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I said, news can be an advantage too, knowing what's going on. Just think, knowing, hey, this is going on, let me fucking change out or let me do this.
That or like people like with stocks too, that's true.
Yeah.
People in stocks, they know this fucking company's struggling and shit like that too. So I do see like a value.
Who's going down?
Yeah, I do see like a value in it, but I just feel like the majority of people, they let it negatively affect them.
Yeah, like I was talking to somebody that works at a clothing company, Express. I don't know if you heard about it.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's in the mall. It's a clothing thing, but one of their like main managers was talking to one of their salespeople or one of the workers, and then the worker was just like, "Hey, like, man, everything the company's going broke." He's like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Yeah, it is." He's like, "No, it's not." He's like, "Bro, haven't you been like you're the one of the main top people here? Like, you should know this." He's like, "They're closing stores down." He's like, "No, they're not." He's like, "Are you not current with like what's going like stocks and not like stocks in the company and all that stuff?" He's like, "Look, your shares are trying like less than $1 each. Like, they're going down." He's like, "No, it doesn't mean anything." And it's like, dude, like,
well, was he lying? Maybe he was just trying to bullshit, or he probably didn't know.
No, he was genuinely clueless.
Yeah.
Like he like say he isn't doesn't watch news, and that affects his fucking job like directly. Like, it's not like a fucking like an external factor that he has no control. Well, he doesn't have control, but it affects him though.
Yeah.
And he no fucking idea, like right over his fucking head, that the company's losing money and that they're slowly closing stores down. Like, it's on the news if you look it up. It's recent. Like, they're closing that store is going.
And it's like, that's
bankrupt.
your payroll. You'd think you'd want to know.
Yeah, and see what I'm saying? Like, how you that affects you and you don't know about it.
Yeah.
Like, directly, literally, you can get fucking the boot right now and you don't fucking know about it. So it's like, you gotta watch the news for some shit, like for something, or stay current, or see how this is going. Like, how's our company doing? Like you said, stocks. Like, maybe he's not planning to invest in the stock, but at least he knows that, hey, I might not even fucking be able to have a job tomorrow. So let me start fucking looking at options, stuff like that. Like you said, taking some type of action over for himself to not be homeless. So yeah,
I think there is some tools in like in that situation for sure, but like other gossips bullshit, like so and so's with this actress.
That's totally fucking irrelevant. That's totally fucking irrelevant.
So-and-so's getting divorced.
Yeah, no,
or screwing so-and-so for this much millions of dollars.
That's more like that TMZ, huh?
Yeah, and some people do, and then some people do like stay on that though. Some people,
that's their
news.
That's some type of news that like
you could ask her anything about Hollywood and she's gonna tell you.
Yeah,
that
has no effect on you. Like, that affects you like.
But I'm saying, I feel like a lot of people do watch that. Like, you might not. That's not what entertains you, but like, there's a lot of people who do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or the bullshit that doesn't really fucking matter.
Yeah. No, that's news.
Like, if you're into laws and, you know what I mean, like stocks or some shit that's like relevant or something that affects us to some extent.
And everybody, yeah.
Yeah, but some people, they just watch shit just to watch shit.
Yeah.
I guess more of a comfort, I guess. Different type of news.
Entertainment.
Entertainment, I guess, news. But like I said, that type of news is like, I don't see a purpose to it, because I don't think Tom Cruise gives a fuck what you think about his relationship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I don't think he cares, like, stuff like that. Like, it has no fucking value to anybody besides the person that they're talking about, you know? But the paparazzi it was over here seen taking pictures fucking Justin Bieber, and you're like, well, I don't give a fuck. Like, why do I care?
He's dating so-and-so now. It's like, okay, who cares? What's that to do with me right now?
Yeah. Like I said, and that, like, maybe for like teenagers, maybe, or like kids where it's their idols and that's who they like, they're artists, then okay, that makes kind of sense, like, but for full adults that are grown, like, you're in, like, that's where you're like fucking staying on, like, that's not okay, that's not
retired.
Cool. Yeah, that's not cool. No, I mean,
they're retired. That's what they're doing.
But I feel like there's a lot of adults that act like kids though too. Like, from our generation, from our age. Totally look at it.
Yeah, that could be a whole different topic right there.
No, but look at it. So they did do that as kids, and now they're doing that as adults.
Knock it off. Yeah, knock it off. Because, I mean, there's no fucking benefit. Like,
but there is, though.
Yeah, no, like I said. And
he's on tip of the day? Knock it off.
Knock it off. Stop it. Knock it off. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, that's a whole different type of news, but I mean, it's not really news.
But it's media.
Yeah, it's like a media. Like I said, I don't know. I've never been one of those people to do that, even when I was younger, because I thought
how they sell the magazines in the store?
Yeah.
Inquirer.
That's back in the day.
That's what grandma does too.
That's back in your day.
Grandma buys them too. They still sell them.
Yeah, but nobody buys that shit.
Grandma does.
You gotta talk to your grandma, bro.
Hey,
you gotta talk to your
yeah.
grandma, man.
That's it.
Your grandma's keeping the
Auntie
company.
Jenny
used to
going
too.
by herself,
Yeah, for
single-handedly.
sure.
She's keeping
I
up
know.
TMZ.
Auntie
Okay.
Jenny used to buy those too.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I feel like a lot of people do. They just let it fuck with them. Like that's weird that dude said that.
Yeah, no, and he told. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna tell him that's kind of stupid, but I mean, I thought that was pretty stupid, like kind of weak-minded shit. Where like, oh, it's fucking cloudy.
Was he joking?
No, he was dead fucking serious, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was fucking dead serious. Like we had a whole conversation like on how it was affecting him and how it's weather and like he wasn't happy and the whole day was
How old
ruined.
was he? Like younger dude, older dude, your age?
Fuck no, he was like, like 40s, late 40s.
Damn.
Maybe.
That's fucking
I'm
weird.
just about for sure not like my age and not your age. So I want to say like later 40s maybe. Yeah. So I'm like, dude, that's you're a grown man that can't see the clouds, like, or you know what I'm saying, like that's kind of weird, like. Again, there's something more, underlying. Different underlying. But I was like, oh, okay, like, well, just heads up, it's gonna be the whole week's gonna be raining and shit. Like,
You're gonna be down all week. You better get ready.
Yeah. I was like, fuck. I was like, damn.
Stay in and get in your blankets.
I was like, if you get depressed with like, when it's cloudy, like, imagine it was snowing and shit. Like, how like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't even watch.
Remember when it hails?
I don't even look at the weather though either.
Yeah.
I mean, I should probably too, but it's like
and then
I always ask Maggie.
Yeah, because you fucking
the same shit's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna go run. I still gotta go to work no matter what the fuck happens.
Why? But at least you leave early.
We live in California. It's not like we got fucking storms and shit.
Yeah,
it'd be different if you had storms.
Yeah, but people in California, it rains. Everybody be fucking crashing and shit left and right. Like
they don't know how to drive.
Yeah, they don't know how to drive in the rain. They don't know how to. Yeah,
rain comes and people don't know how to act. Rain comes, people don't know how to act.
Yeah, so I mean, for some people, like I said, I check the weather all the time. Because I might commute to work, whatever. Like, do I have to take off sooner? Do I have to cut the time in the gym? Do I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still check it. How do I have to take my extra umbrella? Whatever, I still check the weather. I'm not gonna be like,
extra umbrella because you're gonna walk around with two like this.
No, it's for the person that doesn't.
Walking around for the guy who don't like the rain.
For the person that doesn't watch the news, that doesn't know it's gonna rain that day. You know what I'm saying? I have to give him an umbrella. So I'm looking at you.
Yeah,
I didn't even use a fucking umbrella.
I got pictures of you with tiny ass umbrella when you flex your
for
umbrella.
a fucking picture. Yeah. I don't use a fucking umbrella, bro.
He uses an umbrella when it's raining.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, dude. So like I said, I don't know. News is important. At the same time, just watch what you're watching and watch how you're watching it.
Limit that shit too.
Yeah, don't be stuck on that shit. Yeah, don't be stuck on it all day. Go do something.
Read what you're gonna read, or listen what you're gonna listen, or check it out for a couple 20, 30 minutes maybe, and I don't know.
Yeah, don't get all sucked into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then you really will be depressed.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like, oh shit, this is going on. Like, So
yeah, they want to fucking scare the shit out of you because that's what's gonna get them hits.
Yeah, especially So like I said, I don't know. Social media has its days or where it's kind of positive, I guess.
It's like everything.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like again the whole TikTok thing is like current, and I feel like I think that's one of the reasons they don't want like TikTok around, because a lot of the news that I see on TikTok that's like non-biased, I won't see on other platforms. Like I won't see it on Facebook or Instagram or stuff like that. I won't see it, but I see it on TikTok where it's like, hey, just heads up, this is going on, and it's not like it's just news. It's just straight fucking news. And I'm like, huh. So I feel like that's one of the reasons they're trying to ban TikTok, because it's unfiltered news they can't control.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As where other people have sold out. I'm not gonna say any names, but yeah. So
who?
Why? I'm not saying names. Other social media platforms. Other social media platforms.
People want to know.
Say it, but don't let no sound come out.
Fuck. I don't know, bro. I'm not trying to get sued out here and shit.
What?
Trying to get sued out here.
Sued out here. You know how they are.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real though, like that. Like I'm serious. Like,
okay.
He's also, I'm serious too.
I'm serious though. That whole TikTok thing. I think it's one of those where they don't have control of it.
But I think they do.
That's
everything they got control of, dog.
No, that's why they're trying to get rid of it.
You really? I don't know. I think they got control of that shit.
Well,
the only thing they don't got control of is like the dark web type of shit.
So like, yeah, that's true too.
That's why everything's fucking controlled, dog.
Example.
But an example, like for example, like you don't see them going after fucking Facebook or Instagram. But they're going like the Congress, where like they're trying to shut shit down. They're not going after those people, like because they're again, according to them American based. But yet the people on TikTok, like the TikTok app itself, has a lot of like security measures that the other platforms haven't even put in place.
So since I don't watch the news and I'm not up to date, why are they saying they're trying to ban TikTok?
Oh, cause
like what's their reasoning?
Oh, because they're saying that it's like a Chinese spy that they're spying on us and shit. But bro, I mean, everyone is fucking watching us and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like your phone, you speak to it, and it fucking like right now we're speaking, and we're gonna get an ad about some type of news later on about gas prices. Watch
some umbrellas and shit because I don't have one. They're gonna know.
Yeah, you're fucking. I'm gonna send you a screenshot later. Way fucking umbrellas and shit or something.
Umbrellas. You can send a picture of the weather.
Yeah, so there, and again, if you are staying current with some of the news, it won't show up on other areas like on other platforms, but it shows up on TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I feel like this is, again, it's my personal perspective. I feel like they don't like that shit because they don't have a say in it. They don't have a. They're using it's a Chinese thing, but the guy
What are you fucking giggling for?
If you haven't watched any of the videos, but like the CEO, they were fucking interpreting like they were asking him questions like, "Are you Chinese? Are you?" He's like, "No, Singaporean." They're like, "Do you work for the Chinese government?" He's like, "No, I'm from Singapore." They're like, well, just trying to get him to say that just because he looks fucking Asian, like. So they want, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna call it what it is. He looks Asian, so they're like, "Oh, are you Chinese? Are you Chinese?" And he's like, "No."
You got any family members from China?
Yeah, yes, yeah. Is your wife is a U.S. citizen, but are you Chinese? And he's like, "No, I'm not. My citizenship is from Singapore. Like I was in the Singapore army or military, or whatever."
Yeah.
They're like, "Well, have you ever ate Chinese food and shit like that?" Like it's stupid, but they're trying to use that as the excuse for let's get rid of this app. The VP is he's based here. He's American, like straight American. He's a straight white boy. So I'm like, okay. So then they're like, oh, well, it's because your security measures, like all the data, you're stealing it and selling it. They're like, well, all our database stuff is based in Texas. Like we're here in Texas. Like we're here. Like anything that's from our U.S. users is based. Like everything is here. Like we're not. They're just trying to find an excuse to get rid of them. But like I said, a lot of the good like news that you hear about is through TikTok. Of course, I'm pretty sure it has its cons, people, but like I said, but you don't hear that from Facebook or Instagram. Like we're gonna take them out, but like I said,
you don't think if TikTok they banned it, another thing will pop up in its place?
A US version, a version that they're friendly with. Yeah, I just think it's because it's Chinese is just as to blow smoke. Mm-hmm. That's just me. Again, with the news, watching the news and stuff. Like I said, that's what it is. But if you go on major news, no one's talking about that. So
basically, you think TikTok is like exposing people, waking people up, and they don't like that shit. Mm-hmm. So that's why they're trying to say they're trying to ban it.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I could see that.
I think so because again, what's the difference between fucking Instagram Reels and TikTok?
Instagram Reels have girls with big asses,
and TikTok doesn't.
TikTok does too.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like
it's the same.
I don't know. I'm not
content.
It's the same fucking content. It's just they're saying it's Chinese, but I mean, literally, like they've had this guy in the seat with all these Congress people, and he's answering every single question, like with no shady shit. He's not being like, oh, I don't know this answer. He knows every answer they asked him. He answered it as like clearly and as professionally as he could. Where they've had other people from other social media platforms sit down in Congress as well, and they can't even answer like half the questions, or they give some runaround answer like, "Well, that's not my job; that's somebody else's job. We'll ask them." Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I think that whole you were getting news from a source that they don't want us getting news from. You know what I'm saying? So start with the mic. So like I said, yeah. But if you were watching news, you'd hear about that whole TikTok thing. Why it's trying to get banned. So, and then again, in one of the bills that just passed, or that they're trying to pass, they snuck it in there, that whole TikTok ban.
Yeah. They
snuck it in there like, oh, and you have this many days to sell fucking TikTok. Just a U.S. company person, which is like, why? You know what I'm saying? So, it's just like, you got to watch what you're watching, where you're getting your news from. Yeah. And like I said, and that's, I think, a good source where like a lot of people get good information from. I've gotten a lot of news that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else from there. And then if you like Google it, it's like, oh yeah, this shit is going on, but it's not trending on your news stuff, like that whole when that whole Ukraine thing happened. Like we got that shit instant. Like we got that news like right away. Like when it started, we were watching videos from people like that were reporting on their phone.
On TikTok or on Google?
Yeah, on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah, and it took a while for you to like, see it other places start hitting, but TikTok was like right away, like, oh shit, here, boom, this is going on, and then people were commenting and making like why the war started or stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's unfiltered news that people don't really like. Other people, the government. So yeah. So I think that's you got to watch your news and shit, but watch out where you're getting it from too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. And see, if they banned it, it's still going to be the same shit, though. I think.
What do you think?
I don't know.
You're quiet over there, Sunshine.
I just think I have mixed emotions on it. Like I see, like part of me feels how you feel. If they ban it, it's not gonna. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, well, what's the difference between that and everything else?
It's Chinese.
Yeah,
That's what they're saying.
yeah.
It's Chinese.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, they still have access to everything else. Like how you were saying. Either way, we're still heard on through everything else.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I said, a lot of people. It's a lot of the people on TikTok are like, well, hey, just a heads up, we're gonna transition ourselves over to Instagram too, like follow our Instagram page and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just in case, because that's gonna stay open.
Oh yeah.
That's gonna stay. But
yeah, I've seen some people put that on there.
But then they have more restrictions on shit.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the algorithm, they have more control over
like
it.
yeah.
Because you told me about that the other day, that the algorithm.
Yeah, there's also this.
What is that?
Basically, like that, whatever pops up on your shit you like, they keep sending you the same shit.
Kinda
Or
like,
shit that everybody likes. Like if a lot of people like a video, like everybody's going to go like this one right now and shit. Or share it. Then it starts popping up and becomes trending. That's how shit blows up.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, like other sites, what was it? It was during COVID. I remember during COVID, people were posting about news about the COVID thing, but Instagram was like saying, "Oh, this isn't true. Make sure you fact check it." Like on the things, and then it was actually true stuff. It was just Instagram saying it wasn't. Like they didn't want you to know about that.
Yeah.
So, but TikTok doesn't do that. You kind of just unless it's like something like violent, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, like this is done by a professional," or be mindful of the actions because someone's doing these actions. But it's not like filtered out, or they're not playing fucking go vote over here, go vote over there, or you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I think it's more free. If you know what I'm saying, like it's more open, free. It's more.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that there's probably not fucking some Asian out there, Chinese people trying to use that to spy on us. But what's the difference between the Facebook or Instagram that has spied on us before, openly about it,
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said, that's how I feel about that shit though, and that's the current news. That's current trending right now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I've heard of that shit. Well, because now I'm on social media somewhat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know, because I know how you said you get your news from it. I don't even get my news from it. I like to think like I'm a producer of it with these videos, with this podcast, and with the working out type of shit. But I try not to consume it too much.
Yeah.
I just try not, even if it is whatever news like that, I just try to be like productive within my day.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like I'd rather fucking read a book, I guess, that's gonna try to change my values or try to make me look at life a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure.
Than the news. I don't know. I guess I've never been into the news.
Yeah.
I'm always trying to be focused on what am I doing? How's my day going? How am I gonna get better?
Yeah, no, for sure. No, I totally get it.
But it is important, like you said, all those laws and shit, like, because they're fucking sneaky.
Or like I said, TikTok, like you said, you're on social media now, so that is something that like would affect you at something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like not maybe as direct, but since the podcast is like you said on TikTok and stuff like that, you're like, it would have some type of effect on you. You know?
And we just go to the next platform.
Yeah. So like I said, but it's still cool to know what's going on. So like that, you don't get caught off by like, oh shit, let me start a new. You're already fucking ahead of the curve. Like, all right, well, I guess TikTok gets knocked down. Well, I'm already on the next platform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's cool to at least have a little bit of knowledge. Like I said, I'm not on it all the time. Like sometimes it pops on. There'll be like a fucking 2-minute skit of the news people, and that's also what I like about one of the people that I watch. They kind of keep it short and concise, and then if you want to look into it, you can do it on your own. Just a boom. Here's this information. This is what it is.
Something short.
Yeah, and then do what you want with it. Like I said, go look on your own, and then you start. You go down the rabbit hole, like you said, or you don't. Whatever.
Yeah.
How you want to process that information, news, and if you feel it's important to you or not.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely dangerous. It can be dangerous. Can be useful, like everything. Can be useful, can be fucking dangerous. You just gotta be mentally strong.
Yeah.
That's why I think mental strength is like very important. Can't be like that fucking dude over there crying on rainy days and shit.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Crying with the rain.
Yeah,
you're crying in the rain. There you go.
That's some weak ass shit right there.
And well, don't be that guy.
Huh?